Hello, my beautiful simmers, and welcome back to another speed build. Welcome back, guys, to my channel, and I hope you had an amazing day. So, we are finally in the Chestnut Ridge because you already saw in the title. I'm making a huge generations, like a family brunch, and I was very excited about this because I started this a long time ago. Only this part where the horse stable is and a little bit of landscaping, and I stopped. But then when we actually got the businesses and hobbies, I decided to continue with this project. And guys, let me tell you, this is going to be a longer one, so grab a snack, grab a drink, something, and enjoy, because we need to cover a lot in this project. Yes, because we have horse stable, we have a lot of landscaping, we have a huge house, we have a lot of different activities. I will cover everything up here in this video, so that's the reason why it's a little bit longer. And also before I start talking about this, if you are planning to buy something, please consider using my creators code that you can see on the screen right now. It's not a discount, but still it's a way to support me and my channel, to earn some percentage of the sale. It will mean the world to me if you can use my creators code. So thank you for that in advance. So now we can back to this build. So you can see already I did a couple of stuff over here. Right now I'm making this horse stable. So the story goes like this. Like I said, huge generations house, family that actually runs this place. And since, like I said, we got businesses and hobbies, I decided to turn this into a small business. Like what? So let me explain to you. You can actually use horses and any kind of animals to earn some money, because you can charge tickets, sell tickets, and people, oh my god, not people but Sims can come over here and play around with animals and ride horses. You can teach Sims to ride horses, and especially for the kids, that it's also very cool thing. They can come here and watch horses and other animals. When it comes to the animals, for this a lot, I decided to use horses, chickens, and the llama, since I believe never used llama in my builds before. So I figured, why not? This is like a Chestnut Ridge, horses and everything around them. I think it's more suitable to use a llama more than a cow. But still, you can also add, if you want, you have plenty of space. I will definitely remove my family, and you can add different animals like goats or sheep. So that could be also fun for gameplay if you want to run a business like this. And since I'm making all this for that kind of a gameplay, I think you can add more animals to this lot. And but the reason why I actually didn't do that, it's because it's a lot. It's already a lot. I have 4 horses over here. I have 2 chicken coops, and I also have a llama. So my sim was running around on this lot like crazy, doing stuff with animals, feeding them, cleaning them, and everything. Oh my god, it was a lot, because I really needed to play test this, and also I don't want my animals to die on this lot. So it was a lot of job, believe me when I say. So don't exaggerate with the animals if you don't have like a huge family. So one other thing that I really wanted to mention when it comes to the businesses, since we have this huge horse stable, and we also have that kind of an option for making our own wine. Yes, so I also decided to add that small thing for making wine. And since I also had a chance to add additional floor on the horse stable, I really wanted to use that space for some kind of a showcase, and trying out the wine and things like that it could be also a great small business. And this family is going to be extremely busy. You don't have to use that option if you don't want to, but I do remember when I played this, my sim goes straight to that. It's not a machine, it's a thing. You can just producing a wine with your legs. Yeah. But it's an old-fashioned way for making a wine, and it's just such a cool thing. You can also add something for that free oh my god, juice. What's the name of that machine for making your own juices? Yeah, they could be also very fun to use on this lot, but I decided to just use grapes for this lot. And when it comes to the mom, so we talked about the dad over here. When it comes to the mom, I really wanted to try and make something and use something for her, so she can also make some money. And I decided to add a pottery. So one small room here on the main floor is dedicated to making pottery, and she can sell her own stuff, pottery that she made, but she also can give classes of making pottery. That is also very cool. So I decided to dedicate just one room to that small business. If you don't want that, you can always turn it into something that you need more if you have different idea. And also I wanted to make a small greenhouse. I don't know, somehow for me it's a smart decision to have at least like a greenhouse and something where you can grow your own vegetables outside, indoor outdoor situation. You already saw that. That's probably the part of the footage where I decided to cut out, because I couldn't decide where I want to add a greenhouse or the pool. The pool was not supposed to be there, so you can see I changed a little bit the layout, but I do like this more because the pool is closer to the house. Because previously I made that pool somewhere where the shed is, probably, yes, and chicken coops in the middle of the two animals. But it was like, no, I don't want pool to be there. It's not not normal, but not realistic. But yeah, I moved it, and I think it looks so much better now. So this is like a huge situation where you can have a lot of things that can make your money if you want to use it properly. So this is the part where I decided to play around. I decided to separate the space from the horses and add all these cool features that you can produce your own wine. And here is the place where they can showcase and make that cute gathering where people can come and try out the wine, maybe sell something, things like that. I had very cool ideas. A lot of those ideas was just in my head, I could only imagine playing with that, but still I really tried to keep this as realistic as possible. So yeah, this is a very cool part where I decided to add a blanket near to the this a pond. They can also play, kids can play in the pond, a swing and things like that, like small beautiful details and places around the lot that you can use for the gameplay, especially if you have a huge amount of simmers that oh my god, I have one small footage of like how everyone came and sitting around in the living room and hanging around. It's such a cool thing. But yeah, I think going to have a lot of fun with this build. So back to the inside, I don't know, probably 12 minutes of this video. Finally we are inside, and I'm starting from this. I am very surprised, very small kitchen. I don't know what happened and how I ended up with the smallest kitchen ever, but I still do have this pantry situation where like a fridge is, so don't worry. And outside I have a pizza oven and also a lot of cool stuff, because I really wanted to use. It was not my intention to do this at the first place, and then when I tried to find, the items and things like that, when I was thinking about the possibilities of this lot, I decided to add that pottery thing for the mom, for her own business, and I cut off some, a space for the kitchen and dining. So it doesn't have to be big after all, because I really don't need that much space. It's functional. It's the most important thing. The main thing and the most important things are like outside, literally outside, but like the living room, it's so huge, guys. You cannot imagine how big a living room is, and maybe I could do better, but for now I think it's working pretty good. And since this family is very busy, like I said, and that has a lot of things going on this a lot, I decided to give him a proper office. I think you really need a proper office if you are running such a huge space like this one and have so much thing going on one lot. You need to have like a proper office where you can run businesses and have meetings and things like that. I already think about every single step. If you have something in mind that I totally forgot, please let me know down in the comments, because it was already a lot. So I don't know, somehow I think I did a very good job. Very big, spacious powdery room over here. Powder room, yeah. This is not a bathroom because you don't have a bathtub or shower on the main floor. It's just like a powder room. But I also decided to add the laundry. Oh my god, when I saw that my sim actually, and I also decided to add that thing for hanging the clothes outside from laundry days. He actually went and starting like doing laundry outside. I was like shocked, but it was such a cool feature to see, and actually I recorded that. So I love it so much because it brings back that old-fashioned ways. Even though the house, it's not full on vintage or rustic, and you have a TV, you have everything. Basically, I really want them to keep up with lifestyle and decade they are living. This is not about times where you didn't had like electricity or things like that. I really wanted to be such a rustic feel too when it comes to the interior, but still add some touches where you can have a little bit of modern designs and furniture. But first of all, I really wanted to be, on the first place, I really want this place to be so freaking cozy, and I think I managed to do that with this warm tone of color of the walls, with brick and wood. It's such a cool thing, and I use a lot of, I believe, a woodland ranch set from PRSM, and also the new one, the vintage nursery, because it's such a lovely, beautiful set. And organic, it's always a go-to for me when it comes to build like this. Here I really didn't know what to do, guys. It was a lot. I had so much space, I really didn't know what to do. So I ended up with like a small bar, piano, huge living space, especially that part where it's like a sunroom. I could use that for a lot of different things, even for like a second dining area. But no, I really wanted to use that organic, beautiful sitting items and make like the most coziest, beautiful, sunny place to enjoy. And we have 4 bedrooms over here. I really wanted to make 1 bedroom downstairs where the office is, but yeah, like I said, I decided to give a dad a proper office. But still, we have 4 bedrooms, and we have 2 staircases, guys, because somehow I decided whole left wing of the house is for the parents. This is the parents' bedroom. It's not very spacious bedroom, but we have a walk-in closet and ensuite bathroom, which is crazy. I love this closet so freaking much, and this is also from Valia. I already used this, but I'm not so sure where, in which build I actually used this closet before. Probably for my girls. I don't even know which build is going to be first, so I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, yes, so this is like the cutest, not vintage, but like a rustic closet ever, like a walk-in closet. I would love to have, even if it looks like this, it doesn't matter, but it's still lovely. This like walk-in closet situation from Valia, it's like a chef's kiss. I'm going to use this set a lot, so and prepare yourself because it's going to be a lot. Yes, but like I said, this is the totally parents wing. I tried to separate this with 2 stairs, since the house is already big. I mean, I needed to do something with this space, so I decided to add 2 stairs. On the other side, we have 3 bedrooms. One could be a guest room, but one is like a nursery, and the second one I added 2 beds. So if you have twins or if you have 2 bigger kids, it's perfect. So all life stages are included on this build, so you can always, if you have something different in mind, you can always change it. I won't mind. This is just like, I'm always saying this, but this is like an empty canvas. You have like the main things, something that you can just change and play around and make your own, personal, especially with the details. But I really did clutter everything a lot. Not the bedroom so much, and the main floor, but yeah, it's already a lot. It's a very huge build, so I really try to slow down with the cluttering stuff. But still, I really did enjoy playing with this and making this build for you guys to add to my collection. And I hope you like this one. So stay for the house tour, because you will see everything. Love you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.